Hello, everybody, and welcome to another AIMBOT. It's the second one. We've got one down, one up. Getting back into it, getting these moral dilemmas sorted out and tucked away. Whoever is out there, so happy to see you. So happy you can join me. Just a bit of housekeeping first off. Gonna keep doing this, seeing how it's going. Got a debate coming up. If you're unaware, Age of the Earth on Saturday night. It's going to be a Saturday night showdown between myself and T-Rock over at Standing for Truth channel. I will write a community post and I will keep you appraised of that. But that's looking to be a really good one. I'm trying to set up other debates. I may be, if I'm lucky, I may be debating Nathan Thompson, which should be an absolute dumpster fire. And I cannot be more happy to be involved in that. That should actually be interesting. But welcome to AIMBOT. Am I morally bankrupt or them? So I haven't actually seen what we're looking at today, so this will be a surprise to everybody. Doorknob Head says, Nathan Thompson, zoinks. Yeah, zoinks indeed, my friend. Zoinks indeed. It should be interesting to smelly to who knows? Maybe I can offer something different in the way of sort of passive resistance and basically not rising to his level, which he does do. I don't think anybody takes Nathan Thompson seriously, but hopefully that isn't confirmed yet, but hopefully I can get this one down. And it's good to see everybody. I really missed everyone, and I really looked forward to doing this because I really enjoyed the last one. I don't know if you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. That's what's important to me. That's what I was after when I started it. So, you know, I guess you're just along for the ride. Sorry. Yeah. I was actually over on Gur's earlier, and big shout out to Gur. What a champ. But shall we begin? Shall we start looking at moral dilemmas? Maya says, we're all morally bankrupt. We have no ultimate grounding for our moral foundation. Yeah, so I've heard that before. I think I've heard that off Godless Girl, to be honest with you. She sort of says, you know, she's a real stringent moral anti-realist, which of course is fine. It's just I don't think she thinks that anybody can have any morals whatsoever. But hello to Doorknob Head out there, Maya, James. It's really good to see you. Just excuse me 1 second. I do apologize. I really want the live chat to be on this one, and I've sort of had problems with it. It is on. I really hope it does come out this time. I'm not sure if it came out recording the live chat on the last video, so I apologize if that happened. But into it we go. Let's get some moral quandaries. Let's get some situations. Maya says, heard that before. Did a moron try to bludgeon you to death with the concept? No. I think if you're a moral anti-realist and just go that morals are sort of concepts that humans come up with, it's fine. It doesn't mean they have no grounding. It just means, you know, they're sort of useful tools. I'm not sure why you would need a grounding for something that's a useful tool to society. It's like saying laws have no ultimate grounding kind of thing. Well, so what? They're useful. Doesn't really matter. And you know what? No, I refuse. I'm going to take this seriously, Maya. Maya says roll with the joke. No, I reject that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I believe you're trying to Darth Dawkins there, but let's have a look here. How dare you, Doorknob? How Mark got to be a Mark? Yeah, well, it's all in the name. It's all in the name. Look, I've been here 2 seconds already. My chat is making fun of me. It's all right. Well, you know, be like that then, I guess. I guess. I'm going to get this up, and we can go through it, because this is what we're here for. This is the big point, and I haven't seen this at all. Okay, so I'm as new to this as you are, if not more. if not more. So let's see. Am I the asshole for asking my pregnant girlfriend to pay for or replace my meal because she ate all of it? But you know what? I'm going to upvote that right there and then. This guy, he better have a good reason, right? Like he better have. Okay. Let's see the situation, because right, context is king. That's what we say here at AIMBOT. Or it just won't load at all. That's another option. Hey, there we go. I've 26 male, been with my girlfriend, 29 female. Going for the older woman, hey? No, good on you, mate. Yeah, go for it. For going on 2 years before we ever met, she and her sister had been working on her being a surrogate for her sister, right? And her sister's husband. Okay, so that's really kind of her sister. Wants to have a baby for her sister. Global things delayed that. I presume he's talking about COVID. I mean, that is code for COVID. Global things delayed that. Sure, COVID. We talked about her agreement before we got together, and now she's pregnant for them. That's a very kind thing to do. That's morally good. It's good to be the content. Doorknob head, it's not. You're not the content. It's not about you. It's not about you. What? Oh, that's the comment on the thing. Man, I thought somebody found me and messaged me. Just don't. Like, seriously, it's going to distract me. Hang on. Yeah. She is staying with them for now, but comes over my place frequently to spend time with me when she's free. Okay, so why is she staying with them? I guess so they can listen to the baby or something? I mean, it's her sister. Did she used to stay with them? Probably. It's not so bad, but either she raids my kitchen or she complained nothing's looked good and wanted me to keep some of her for sure cravings on hand. Wait. She and her sister had been working on her. I mean, I presume the her is the girlfriend? She is staying with them for now. It comes over to my place frequently. Okay, so maybe she's just the girlfriend. Okay. All right, so this is just his girlfriend. So he's not with her. He's not living with her. She's just staying at the sister's place and comes at... I mean, the Trustee Ape says it sounds like a bad drama film. They're all bad drama films. That's the whole point. That's the entire point. Look, we're here for the bad drama. Like, why do you think you're here? No, Doorknob, it's not a really good drama film. No, there's nothing. Like, seriously, real life is never good drama. Like, really. Okay. My parents came to visit me and asked me if I wanted to wanted them to pick up anything for me on their way. Okay, so they're on the way. They had to pass one of my favorite restaurants to get here, so I said yes. They showed up. We visited with each other. I ate a little bit of what they brought me since I wasn't really hungry yet, put the rest in the fridge for dinner that night. My girlfriend wound up coming over for a bit after they left. She got hungry and wanted a snack and came out with a container I put my leftovers in and goes, "Can I have some of this?" Okay. I told her yes. She came back with a plate and she didn't take some of it. She took all of it and put all kinds of shit on it so we couldn't even share. Condiments? He's talking about condiments? Okay, so condiments you don't like. I told her that I said she could have some and she just ate all of what I intended to have for dinner. So I asked her to either send me money to pay for so I could go get some myself, or she could make the drive and get me another order. Is this the pregnant woman? Sir, okay. She didn't want to drive that far because she didn't think she should have to pay me anything. I told her she should because it'd be just nice of her to do, since I get she's got cravings. I get she gets cravings, but it's not like she's pregnant with my kid or we live together. She left at that point. Yeah, I'm not surprised. What is surprising about she left at that point? I mean, okay, sure. Left half the food uneaten. I wouldn't eat it because of what she put on it. Wow. A couple of hours later, my mother called. My girlfriend texted her about what happened. Oh, she went to the mum. Oh, that's a classic alpha move on her part. Yeah, just go to your mum. She'll put you in your place. Come on. The appeal to the matriarchy. That's right. That's right. My mum gave me an earful about how I have no idea what it's like for my girlfriend right now, and I need to be supportive and let things go. Oh, the mother told him what's what, right? just slap. And he's asking, am I the asshole? This one is clearly unambiguous. Yes, you're the asshole. You know, I will put it up for a poll. But seriously, if you've got a pregnant woman, even if it's a friend, I would be fine with that. It would be like, well, she's pregnant. She gets these weird cravings, and you know, they wanna, you know, their bodies demand certain things, and they will just eat. That's cool. It's fine. It's no problem. It's just food. You know what? Why don't you like sharing food with your girlfriend? I love sharing food with my wife. I love it. And I get that she put stuff on it, but you weren't even hungry. Like, come on, man. I told her she could have some. Yeah, she probably didn't know what you meant. Like, if you said, hey, leave some for me because I'm going to be a bit hungry later, she probably would have done that, but you didn't communicate. Oh, this is terrible, chat. Oh boy. Yeah. So I don't know about this, chat. It's yeah, I don't know about this one. This is sort of like why are you not supporting someone that is pregnant? You can tell from my point of view, I think he's unhappy that he doesn't have a kid, right? That it's not his kid. So he's kind of going, well, why should I support your pregnant body with food when it's not my child? Because you're not an asshole? Okay. And while you look at that, I'm gonna scroll to the, what's my mouse doing? Okay, sorry, technical difficulties. Not the asshole. Really? Regardless of how special the meal was, because then she used the pregnancy as an excuse. What? He didn't even pay for it, did he? His parents got it. Yeah, his parents bought it. Dude, you didn't even pay for it. Stop that crap. I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree with that guy. Girlfriend. Dump the girlfriend. An extreme age gap relationship. Oh, you noticed it as well. What's the age gap? It's only like 5 years or something, isn't it? That's not too bad. That's 3 years. That is not a huge age. It's not like you hit 28 and suddenly you're like, well, I think I better care for the people that are significant in my life now. I think I better be mature and responsible. No. I don't know about that. I'm not sure that Reddit has the. I wish there was some close you close this up. And if anyone actually knows how to use Reddit, because I'm never on there, do let me know if I can close this up so I can just see the responses. I wanna just see these things. Dump the girlfriend. Yeah, she told you she was pregnant. She probably thought you understood, or at least would find out what that entails. It is. Yes, Donob, it is a huge age gap when you're 5, but they're not 5. Okay, so thank you with the completely unrelated comments. I always love them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Is this because, yeah. Oh, hello, James Wolf. James Wolf says you've got some moral relativist voting. Yeah, well, that's okay. That's all right. Moral relativists are fine. I'm a moral relativist. That's fine. That's fine. That's what we're here to sort out. That's exactly what we're here to sort out. Turnup says blame the feet. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're atheists here, so really we should be saying she should immediately go out and get an abortion, right? Because we're atheists. She has to have an abortion because that's the instant reaction to anything happening surrounding a fetus. Wow. You know what? If that was even a friend of mine, I would probably go, no, you just eat away. I think that, yeah, I think this guy's a bit immature. It's only food. Like the Chinese restaurant isn't going anywhere. And this sort of really childish, she could make the drive and get another order. Why do I feel like the parents like the girlfriend more than their son? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry to say, the parents are like, yeah, we like her more than him. Oh well. Hello, Nanalu. Welcome to the stream. We've got some conflicting votes. All right. Well, I'm going to end the poll in just 1 second. Woo. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure I can trust you people to vote correctly, but you do agree with me on that one. That's fine. Don't let my opinion color you as well. If you want to vote differently, please do go for it. I mean, he's aware that she has cravings. I don't know. Maybe it's just another thing of those guys that just don't understand how rough a pregnancy is. He's lucky she isn't coming around and like losing her shit every 2 minutes. So I don't know. I feel like the Reddit crowd might be younger than I am looking at here. I don't think that's a real problem. Okay. Maya says there are morally bankrupt people in the chat. Let that woman eat. Yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board, Maya. Like, let her eat what she wants. She's eating for 2. She's gone through a rough time. It's not your kid, but who cares? She needs it more than you do. Am I the asshole for spending my children's inheritance, leaving almost nothing for them and their grandchildren? I'm enthralled. I'm enthralled. Yeah, all the mods are on the same side. The mods are on my side. That's what I'm noticing here. Appreciate it. Look, there's nothing worse than getting ganged up by your own chat. That's got to be the worst feeling, right? Hello, good afternoon. You know what? This is one of the very few posts I've seen so far that says hello, good afternoon. You know, hello. Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon to you as well. Guilty Gran. Oh, that's not a good start. That is not a good start. when your post is made by Guilty Gran. Okay. Hello, good afternoon. What you are about to read is a recent cause of emotional distress for me. Emotional distress for me, regret, and I'm doing this post with the help of my colleague and his son, whom insist I'm doing the right thing. Well, Guilty Gran, you should probably choose another username for that one, because that's not great. I'm 63-year-old and guilty. I took advantage of better times, financially speaking, and managed to get enough money to save, have a good retirement, and leave a good inheritance for my children. However, their actions in recent years has broken my heart. Aww. Oh, hello, Caterpillar. And hello, Bree, my two favorite bugs. Except for my wife, actually. She's my favorite bug. So I'm sorry you take priority behind Lynn, my wife, who is wonderful. And did the thumbnail for this video. I roped her into it, and she did a fantastic job. It looked awesome. My oldest daughter is a lawyer married to an attorney. Okay, so they're not badly off. I have another son who is also a lawyer, and a third who became an engineer, and the youngest who is a salesman. Wow, you're just pumping out like people with awful careers or untrustworthy careers. Lawyer, and salesman. I'll forgive the engineer because engineers are awesome. Just letting you know. I have been a smoker for many years, and the predictable outcome is fun. Oh, this is actually sad. Oh, I may not have many years left. Oh, this is really sad. I didn't sign up for this. This is actually sad. Look, I used to smoke myself. I don't know if anybody else smokes. It is so addictive. It was so rough for me to quit. I have the greatest sympathy for that. After knowing this, my children began stabbing each other's backs, trying to get their inheritance earlier. Well, they are lawyers. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, Guilty Gran. I'm so sorry, Guilty Gran. Much love. Hope that, the doctors are wrong. That is sad. Initially were frequent verbal discussions that escalate to legal battles. Really? The boiling point came when my daughter forged her brother's signature to take their part of the inheritance while I was being treated at hospital. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's not right. Wow, that's like, okay, so you wanted some drama. Like, seriously. Wow. That's some soap opera stuff right there. That's some Dirty Days of Our Lives stuff right there. Now none of the siblings can see each other in the eye and talk only through lawyers. Ugh. Saddened by the situation, decided to spend the money. Yep. Thinking that if all of it is gone, they would have no more reasons to fight. I donate to charities, bought my wife beauty items, went on vacations with her paying for the better looking hotel rooms. Yeah. No planes because of COVID. Yep. All right. We've seen that. Gave my grandkids expensive gifts, bought my dearest friends and colleagues better equipment to improve their work. We bought a huge TV, prepaid my funeral, tasted some fine whiskey. Yeah, right on. Right now, about 65 to 70% of my savings are gone. I plan to keep enough for the time I have left and leave my wife a good cash amount. However, my children are noticing that I'm spending a lot and started to ask the questions. My daughter figured out what happened on her own. I had no rebuttals since I'm guilty of all the accusations she made. Yeah, but it's your money. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. But she mentioned that her children would suffer because of my selfish acts. Oh, Get out of here. Not only that, but I am cursing all of her grandchildren by doing this. Cursing. Black magic voodoo curse on her family by using your money however you like it. That made me think my grandchildren shouldn't be punished for their parents' sins. Maybe I was too self-absorbed to realize it sooner. That's my dilemma now. Look, your grandchildren are going to be fine. And I mean, if that's what you want, you should put the money in a trust fund for your grandchildren where they'll only get it like once you hit a certain age, like once they hit majority, they will get that money without their parents being able to touch it. That's what I would recommend. But I mean, they're lawyers, an engineer, and the salesman, they might not be making that much, but they're lawyers and engineers. That would be fine. They'll be fine. Wow, what selfish children. Yeah, I think she should go out and spend it as much as she wants. It's her money. Go for it. In fact, I'm all for it. You know what? And I lost my mum pretty early as well. She died of breast cancer. And she went out spending, doing essentially the same thing, because there was things that she wanted to do that were things she wanted to do before she died, right? There were things that she wanted to go to England and spend time in the moors in a cottage. She wanted to revisit Turkey. She wanted to, go around the world. There was all these things. She wanted to go to Peru and visit Machu Picchu. There was a ton of things that she wanted to do. And good on her. Go for it. Like, why would I stand in the way of that by going, oh no, I'm not going to? No, it's not yours. You don't have a right to your parents' estate. If your parents want to enjoy the time left on this earth, then more power to them. I think more power to the granny. I think that if she's worried about her grandchildren, she should put it in a trust. But if she doesn't want to, that's cool too. You shouldn't, you ought not to have the responsibility that your children do for providing for their children. Like, guilty gran here is just being, as far as I'm concerned anyway, she is just being guilted by her kids that want that money. That's terrible. Like, and they're lawyers and stuff. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sure the lawyers are really hard up for funds right now. And I get life's hard and stuff, but come on. Don't be silly. Come on now. Come on now. Well, I'll put it up to a vote, but that's my opinion. I think that guilty gran should go out and, man, if she wants a toilet made of solid gold before they die, absolutely. Do it. 100% do it. 100%. I am all about that toilet made of solid gold. If that's the life she wants, or he wants, or they want, you get that toilet made of solid gold, guilty gran. Go out and get it. I'm all for it. What a weird situation, though. I wonder if anybody's ever posted in here, and then the other side's posting as well, like, oh, my grandparent is passing away, and they went and spent all the inheritance money. Am I the asshole for getting lawyers involved? Like. But I want to hear what the chat has to say. I don't have a name for chat. I should. I should have a name for chat, like the readers, or I don't know. Other people have themes. I don't have a theme. My theme is like just me, which is kind of Kind of embarrassing. So if you don't like me, you're not going to get anything different from here. Feel free to leave. There's the door. It's all good. Let's see what the fine folks of Reddit, and I am using that term very loosely. Not the arsehole. Hard not the arsehole. Well, Demented Alpaca is very strong with his opinion, or her opinion. You can roll it up and smoke it. It's yours. Yeah. Yeah, the big C sucks. Yeah. Look, I don't think there's anybody out there who hasn't known somebody that's been affected by cancer. And Big Mad Mama says, I poop gold bricks. Does that count? You what? You what, mate? Hive Sign says, there's no Gur streams as morally bankrupt on the poll. Look, I only had 4 spots. I couldn't even fit in the not enough information option. Like, I think polls need to be seriously reworked, in my opinion. We need the Reiding Railroad. Yeah, it's pretty good. Doorknob Head, the Reiding Railroad. The reading room. I suppose that's what I gave it. Actually, Bree had an awesome one. Bree had Read Between the Lines, which was great, and I love. Oh, God, I really wish I could close up all of these responses and just get what people have posted. Are you saying an attorney, a lawyer, an engineer, and someone can't provide for their children? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird because I've heard of this stuff before. Greed can make people do weird things, like strange things that they wouldn't ordinarily do, especially if you throw in some of that sibling rivalry there, and suddenly it's sort of, people that ordinarily wouldn't have done anything are suddenly doing the most awful stuff. Reed Rash, yeah. Reed Rash. I'm not sure I should be calling my chat a rash, but I'll consider it there, Ox. It's good to see you. Yeah, I briefly considered like rage tards, but that was a bit that's a bit on the nose, I think. Markers. Side chat will irritate our host. Thanks, Ox. Yeah, you're doing a good job, mate. Thank you. Oh, Hives, I Bree. You're calling your mum now. I hope she's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry if this triggered him. This is a lot sadder than I expected, but it sounds like they are coming to terms with it, and that's what has to happen, kind of thing. I wish the kids hadn't went coming to terms with it so well. They're fighting over the inheritance. I mean, come on, guys, your grandparents, your parents dying, like, come on. Oof. Yeah, Oh, next one. Am I the arsehole for telling my husband I'd rather nobody use my holiday booking out of spite? Am I the arsehole for telling my husband I'd rather nobody use my holiday booking out of spite? Well, if spite's involved, you probably are being an arsehole. The Marxists. Nice, Kata. Nice one, the Marxists. Although, that would probably suggest I'm a communist channel when I'm not, but, I'm prepared to deal with that. My 23 female Oh, my 23 thought that was saying my 23 female husband. It's just, okay, well, I mean, you can choose whatever you want, but that's cool. My 23 female, and that's her, and her husband is 27 male, and I have been together for 5 years, married for 3. That's not a hell of a long time. We're both athletic people, or at least I used to be. Yeah, I know the feeling, sister. I know the feeling. So we've been planning a holiday for the past year. Without going into major details, it's an expensive, by my standards, holiday, and it would have involved a lot of hiking. I was looking forward to it. Yeah, I like hiking. Anyone out there like hiking? Oh, Scott Duke, that is beautiful. The Marxists, spelt Markcysts. The Marxists. Yeah, like a boil on your ass. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not that I think that of chat, just accurate. Yeah, I really like hiking. Went up a mountain in Japan. Hiking through the woodlands of England was really good, like so cool. I don't want to be a cis. It's okay, Kata. You get a special exception. Just you though. Just you. I was in an accident recently, and once again, without going into much detail as it's triggering, that's okay. Lost my leg. Oh, you poor thing. What is it with these ones? Oh, that's it's upsetting, but I'm not in a place to openly speak. This stream got a lot sadder than I expected. Obviously, due to this recent restriction, I'm unable to do what we planned for our holiday. You know what? I knew this this woman who had gone overseas, and she got meningococcal, I think it was, and she lost an arm and both her legs, as well as had scars on her. And she was the most optimistic and upbeat person. She was a because I don't have a lot of contact with her anymore. I've sort of drifted apart, but I was friends with her husband, and she was an absolute she was inspirational with how she sort of still loved to dance, still loved to do everything that she did. I so feel for this person. Like, it's just wow. I hadn't thought about the holiday. It's non-refundable. I had expected my husband to not want to go. Currently, his family haven't asked once how I am. Haven't asked once. Oh, now I am. How I am, I presume. And my family claim it's hard to be around me because they don't know how to support me. Whatever. Yeah, it sounds like you're in a bad place. He said yesterday he invited his sister, 19, in my place. I was baffled because I expected him to support me. He said it's not for 2 months. I'm like, so? Cancel and something we can both do. He said he needs a break, but he's been supporting me. He deserves this and was also looking forward to it. So I said, you go, but I paid for my spot, so no, she can't use it. He asked if I'm being serious, that it's spiteful. His sister hasn't done anything. I said she hasn't asked me once how I'm doing. She texted me last week for £150. Why should she get a free holiday? Anyway, he's upset, claiming he'll still go and pay for his sister, which he won't since A, it's expensive, and B, last I checked, fully booked. Am I the arsehole? I'd like to ask family and friends, but I don't feel like texting them. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, this is rough. I don't think she's an arsehole. I think she's just in a really bad place. I think maybe the husband should sell both tickets, right, and sort of support his wife. Oh, if she was really athletic and sort of had a really active lifestyle, she must be absolutely shattered. So I don't think she's morally bankrupt. I just think she's hurting and needs support. But I think that um, phew, I think that maybe she's not, like, the husband isn't communicating, she isn't communicating. I mean, it's kind of like her family's like, well, you're a real downer. It's like, well, yeah, she lost her leg. What the fuck do you expect out of her? Expect her to be, running around all happy? She might be a bit of a bummer for a while. Like, seriously, it's not it's not something that I blame her for. I um it's kind of, I guess this isn't, I don't know. I'm gonna open it to poll, of course, like I always will, but I don't know about this. This is sort of it sounds like she's kind of well, I better close the last poll. Last one. No one is morally bankrupt. Nobody for the last one. What was the last one? Spending the children's inheritance. Okay. Nobody. Nobody? Not even the lawyers and stuff? No one? I guess are you okay, chat? Are you okay, Reed Rash? Marxist? Are you okay? Like, the lawyers and stuff. Look, if you want these people they're complaining about to be morally bankrupt, just say Poster is not morally bankrupt. It suggests that they're right. Wow. All right. Well, I disagree. I stringently disagree. No organic perception. You missed the story. I don't like to rag on lawyers who do their jobs as designed. No, the lawyers were the children that are basically fighting over the parents' inheritance, and the parents spent the inheritance, like, just to, because they didn't want them fighting over it, and they're really angry. They're not doing a job as lawyers, they're doing a job as children of the person. Yeah, so it's not technically that. No, I've got no problem with lawyers in general. I mean, they're just seen as an untrustworthy profession. Like used car salesmen or politicians or things like that. They're just seen as an untrustworthy profession, whereas stuff like doctors are seen as a trustworthy one, for instance. Well, by most people anyway. So, Big Bam Mama says, I missed the story. I'm here for the hiking. Okay, well, we're all hiking bros now, says Caterpillar. Okay, we are all hiking bros. I'm on board. You trust me when you need them. Yes, organic perception. I trust you when I need them. Yes. All right. Well, let's see what the Reddit community's got to. Did I just back out? What the? Not the arsehole. Do you have travel insurance? Because you actually claim the whole trip back. Yeah, travel insurance. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. But BBY BBVY24 is correct. Travel insurance should cover that. Especially be very nice to employee on the other end of the phone when you're doing it. The amount of red tape I've cut and policy over the years. Yeah. Yes, actually, having worked in a call center, anger and taking out your frustration on the person on the other end of the phone does not get you through the bureaucracy. It's incredibly patient and polite and very nice. Being very nice but firm, sort of going, well, is there anything else we can do? Please, can you help me out? That is what is going to get you what you want out of somebody. There's certain ways of dealing with bureaucracy, and it requires an insane amount of patience. So I agree with Seva. Good job. You're 100% correct. Having worked in those jobs, nicest will take you far. Some credit cards of travel insurance. Okay. What the hell? This person posted an essay. Okay. There's a very hard post to decide an opinion on. I don't know. Yeah, they're probably right. Seem unsupportive, not even expressing concern. Well, the thing is, you've got to realize this is only one side of the story. Like, when you're in a bad place, you can kind of, you think nobody cares and nobody, is there for you. And sometimes that is accurate. I'm not saying that it's not accurate. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes that's just how it feels. Next set of questions. Damn, look, dude, this isn't about you. Who is this? Who are you? Antia Relifi and Anita Relifa. Her. Okay. He's been supporting you. What form has that been taking? Has he been your sole support? Is he experiencing some burnout? Like, seriously, 20 questions. Well, how is the current state of your needs? You're on self-suspicion. That's, she's already said that she's having trouble talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one, Chad. I can't say that I would say, hey, you're being morally bankrupt by getting upset at your husband. I think the optimal moral thing is for your husband to sell both tickets or whatever, and then spend time with you doing something that you like. I mean, it's all very well on him to say how he's been supporting me, he's had a rough time. I can almost guarantee the time she's been having is rougher, right? Like, not that we sort of compare trauma, like I would never do that, but there's two people here and he's sort of saying, hey, this has been really hard on me. Understand that it's probably been really hard on her too. As a physiotherapist, I've worked with patients after amputations, some after accidents. Such a distressing experience, and it's hard to count all the aspects. I can only imagine. Many young athletic people who lose limbs will enter a total identity crisis on top of the grief that comes from losing a limb, parts of your future, hiking and all sorts of things, as well as phantom limb pain. We don't know what she's going through. Your husband should be there for you. Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with that. And probably go to therapy himself to deal with his own feelings. Absolutely. Absolutely. Saying, well, we used to put children who lost limbs in the same training area as soldiers. This helped the children feel better and made them want to train, use their prosthetics, and the soldiers were amazing. That's actually a really good idea. Meet up with older people that have lost limbs, like in the military, and children who have lost limbs, so they've got people to look up to and to help them out with that. That is a beautiful thing. And then, the soldiers will probably find purpose and mission in helping children. That is a beautiful idea. I like that. I'm just going to say, I really like that. It's like, sort of, getting together people that are don't have purpose together, kind of thing. That's beautiful. My boyfriend was severely depressed for about a year. Was it hard for me? Yes. Was it much harder for him? Yep. Stood by him and helped him. Your husband should not go on that trip without you. Some might say that you could be the bigger person and be happy for him, but you lost your leg. You are not in any way supposed to be the bigger person here. Yeah, well, yeah. Things should be about you at the moment. Yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of do agree. All right. Well, Trusty Ape podcast says it sounds great. Probably not a great idea if you're effective soldiers. If you want effective soldiers, I presume. Well, yeah, but I don't think you're going to get optimal soldiers that have experienced limb loss. That's yeah, but they're not going to be on the front lines anymore. Trustee Ape, they've lost a limb. Usually a leg from a mine or something like that. So I don't think they're going to be, where they used to be, charging through the front lines. Just saying, I think most people who have experienced limb loss in the military will probably have a desk job or something in stores or something like that. Big Bad Mama says, I have no idea what is happening, but I still gave this video a like because Mark is best. Oh, thank you, Big Bad Mama. I really appreciate it. So what we're doing is I have this Reddit area called Am I the Arsehole? I've called it Morally Bankrupt because I think it's less offensive, but basically we're going through, reading them and seeing what we think, whether we would say, is that person being morally bankrupt? Are they being fine? Is it the other person that's at fault? So basically we're looking at very moral situations and saying, hey, who is the one at fault here? And hello, Atheist Junior. So good to see you, mate. AJ, always good to see you. So I'll end that poll with no one is. Yeah, no, I can't blame the husband either, because they're both going through a really traumatic experience. This is just, yeah. Oh, Doorknobhead says AJ is slumming. Yeah, well, Doorknobhead, anytime you're in a chat, everybody's slumming when they're hanging out with you, buddy. How dare you? How dare you impugn my channel like that? I will sue you. It's slander or libel or whatever. Ian Davenport, got to go. Please in chat, take care. Thanks again, Mark. Thanks, Ian. Awesome to see you. Shame on you. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Did I upvote that? I did, yep. Am I the arsehole for trying to get my daughter to come back? Well, that's really unspecific, but I do like it. Posted by Daughter Moving Away. Your username is Daughter Moving Away. For trying to get my daughter to come back. Your entire existence seems to be revolved around your daughter moving away. Atheist Junior says, I don't know what slumming means. That's gorgeous, man. Are you being serious? You don't know what slumming means? You don't know what it means to slum? Are you yanking my chain right now? Do you know what a slum is? You know what a slum is, right? Oh, so yeah. Well, a slum is an impoverished area. So if you're slumming it, you're hanging out with people below your social status. So somebody that is in a like a socialite setting, or Jeff Bezos's kids, if they went and hung out with people down the mall, they would be slumming it. They're hanging out with people way below their social status. Or people with less subs. Yeah. Thanks, Atheist Junior, for reminding me of that. That's awesome. I love it. I love every second. Every second of you Sorry, this has been removed by the moderators. I feel cheated. I feel 100% cheated. I upvoted that. No, don't downvote it. Safe, civil, and true to their purpose. Well, yeah, apparently they were the arsehole. Atheist Junior is right. Apparently so. Maya says you have 6 times as many subs as me himself. No, you will get them real fast, Maya. I have no doubt. Removed. That was removed while I was looking at it. Wow. When was it posted? 5 hours ago. Wow, am I being followed? This is from Proper Towel. Well, I'm glad we have a proper towel, not one of these fake towels. Proper towel. Am I the arsehole for telling my 18-year-old daughter she needs to get a job or go to college even though she has a toddler? There's a lot of context in there. So let's see if we can get this context. Should you stream tonight, says Atheist Junior. Yeah, if you feel like it, absolutely. Absolutely. I would watch it. I would watch it. What would you be streaming, AJ? Do you have any idea, or is it just sort of a wild thought at the moment, just sort of being projected out in the ether? One new comment. This better not be cancelling my my thing. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Look, if you're asking whether you should stream tonight on Stone Vaginas, AJ, that is not a question. That's an answer. That's a yes. That is all you have to say. You had me at vaginas. Or a metal band. Yes. Yeah, Caterpillar, you're absolutely right. It does sound like a metal band. Yeah. I went to the auditorium and saw the Stone Vaginas. They rocked. They rocked. I'm probably going to go for another half hour or so, Atheist Junior. So not too long. I was just going to do an hour and a half and then call it a day. Literally a day. I know it's nighttime there, but... Oh, I'm so glad your inheritance is fine, Bree. Thanks for confirming that. I hope your mum's okay, Bree. I hope she's doing well, really. I have 2 daughters, April, female 18, and Jade, female 15. I'm a single mum. April and Jade's dad and I got divorced around 13 years ago as he was having an affair. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. He's never been in the picture for either of us girls after that. That's a shame. Why is this stream? Bree, yeah, Bree says that her mum's still pro smoking pretty heavy. There's not much you can do about it. That the person has to want to stop. It's an addiction. It's really sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. When April was 16, she unexpectedly got pregnant. I took her to counselling to help her organise her thoughts and figure out what she wanted to do, and April decided she wanted to keep the baby. Okay. The pregnancy and birth went smoothly, and now I have a grandson, Ollie, male 2. The father is involved, but he and April are no longer together. Ollie stays with his dad every weekend, and the dad's parents give April money to go towards Ollie's expenses. So at least they're providing for it. Earlier this year, April graduated high school. She's been taking care of Ollie during the week, but other than that, she hasn't been up to much. She says she keeps saying she'll start looking for a job, but hasn't even started writing her resume. Besides taking care of Ollie, she just sits at home watching TV. On multiple occasions, April has tried to leave Ollie with Jade so that she can go out partying, which has led to huge arguments. Last week, I talked to April and I told her she needs to get a job or go to our local community college, and I'll foot the bill for any childcare she needs for it to happen. I told her she needs to get a job or go to college in order to stay here. Yep. April got upset and said that she doesn't want a job or go to college. She said she just wants to be a mum. She just She told me that it can wait until Ollie starts school. I told her no, and that she needs to start something so that she can support herself and be an independent adult. April says I'm being unreasonable and these things can wait until Ollie is in school full time. She says that I'm asking her to damage him and that he needs his mum. It's not that I don't want April and Ollie here. I love them both. I just think I'd be setting a bad precedent by allowing April to continue to stay with me with no job, no education in the making. I don't know about this one. I think her mum's trying to do the right thing, but it sounds like she may be depressed, or maybe she's doing it rough. Yeah, I mean, I get like you could probably have a part-time job, especially if your mum's paying for the childcare kind of thing. I mean, he's 2, so she must have not had a job for a couple of years. I think by now you probably could set up a job, but it sounds to me like maybe her issue is that she just doesn't want a job. It sounds to me like she might be depressed or have some issues. Yeah, she's got support. I must admit, she could pick up some shifts. Even just a couple of days a week, just pick up some shifts. I get that. I kind of think that's fair enough. Zeifster says, happy hump day to you, Mark. I enjoy everything. Thank you. I'm much appreciated. I've really been trying to up my game. And this is what it looks like. I know it's terrible. It's just a disaster. So, onwards and upwards, I guess. Someday I'll look professional and Atheist Junior won't be slumming it to hang out with me anymore. Dan says, hi, Mark. I'm like, no, you're fine, Dan. All good, mate. Yeah, so Trusty Ape says, reminds me of my ex. She was depressed for 7 years. Yeah, it does sound like that to me. It does sound like that. Yeah, I don't think anyone's the arsehole here. AJ's elitist? How dare you? Doorknob Head says, Mark needs a green screen, but what should he have on that green screen? A big cyst. A massive cyst. Just a massive, ugly, bloated cyst. Pulsating. Yes. I don't know. Maybe just the top of my bald head, just so you can see it better. So it'll be me on top of my bald head. You'll love it. Okay. Well, I'll open the poll. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know. I can't say that I 100% blame her. I think maybe her mother could be a bit nicer about it, but I get where she's coming from. I think that she's trying to do the best for her daughter, but and if you're going out partying, I don't know, maybe you are, because if she's going out partying and having a fun time at her sister's expense, well, she's taking care of your 2-year-old. I can understand why the 18. I wish I knew what the 18-year-old was doing, because wasn't it 18? Yeah, 18 and 15. Oh, so April is the 18-year-old. Okay, so you're leaving it with the 15-year-old? Okay. Yeah, I can understand why the 15-year-old is kind of upset. I really can. I think that, yeah. No, you're not an asshole. Again, you might not be, communicating so well, but I don't think you're the asshole. Oh, hello, DeFreak. Welcome to the stream. I don't think she's morally bankrupt for that. Let's see what the Reddit crowd says. Not the asshole. Your daughter had a baby and needs to understand, full stop, that she doesn't just get to be the mum. She's single and living at home with her own money. She's being unreasonable, selfish and lazy. I expect you to support her while she lays around unemployed. And yeah, I mean, can't say that I disagree. If she's going out partying and dumping the baby on the 15-year-old, I can understand. She probably needs to support herself a little, even just a token, or not token, but just slightly, while she is there any other? Did only one person post in response to this? Looks like they all agree. No, that the poster is not being morally bankrupt by posting this. Yep. There's plenty of online schools that are accredited that she can go to. Yeah, Hazel Frame's absolutely right. Why not online study if she's having such a problem? Yeah, she could go to Kent Hovind's University and get a doctorate. I mean, it's not accredited, but nobody has to know that, right? Nobody has to know that. Yeah. No, I think I agree with the Reddit crowd, which is weird. Usually I no one is morally bankrupt. Who needs credit? Apparently, Trustee Ape says, who needs accreditation? Apparently not Hovind. Apparently not. Where did he go to school? Does anybody know? I'm talking about AJ will know, basically. Was it Patriot? Yeah, Patriot Bible University, yeah. Okay. Oh, you work at a university, Dan. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool, man. I think Maya says, I think Hovind went to Grifters University. Yeah, so they've got some real good alumni from there, don't they? Am I the arsehole for not allowing my sisters to come spend Christmas with me and my family? Throwaway account. Professional train, you made a throwaway. Oh, or do they mean the account that they're giving is throwaway? Not sure. How can I better affirm my gender in the early stages of dating? That's a good point. So I'm getting distracted now. Throwaway account. I, 29 male, am my parents' only child together. My dad, 55 male, had an affair which resulted in a pregnancy, and my mum left him over it. A lot of affairs happening in these posts. There wasn't a single affair happening in the last stream I did, as far as I know. Well, DeFreak says the law doesn't constitute morals. we're not talking about the law. We're talking about moral stuff. There's no legal thing in here, or at least I hope not. I mean, if somebody's committed a crime in here, I don't feel I don't feel like I have the necessary knowledge to adjudicate on it. But this is just, what should happen. The woman had twin girls, Bella, 19 female, and Amy, you guessed it, 19 female. And I deeply resented all three of them for many years. Okay, so your dad's mistress you resented, and the children they had together you resented. Well, that kind of sounds like a you problem. With time and therapy, I was able to let go most of my anger, but I'll never be close to Belle and Amy and just opted to be polite whenever I saw them or their mom, which is fine. That's okay. Like, yeah, okay. It is a tragic twist of almost laughable karma. It was revealed that the woman my dad left my mum for wasn't as true to him as she led him to believe, and that Bella and Amy weren't his. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, so this is the problem. If you leave somebody to cheat with somebody else, it's probably likely because they don't care that you're married that they're not going to uphold your relationship either. Just saying. And I mean, if you break apart a marriage to cheat with somebody who, they're probably not going to remain loyal to you. Doorknob had said, a cheating cheater, who would thunk it? Yeah, exactly. It's just that's, it got nasty and they divorced when Bella and Amy were 16. I kind of feel sorry for these girls, to be honest with you. I mean, they're not to blame for what their parents are doing. My dad agreed to be to still be part of Bella and Amy's lives at the time, so opted for 50-50 custody. However, after a health scare, Bella decided she wanted to find and reach out to her biological dad, while my dad wasn't happy about it. Bella smoothed his worries when she stated that it would only be for medical purposes, as she had no desire to have him in her life. Okay, well, I mean, that might be the intention at the time. Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for the girls. That must be, a hell of a thing to find out. My dad helped Bella find him, and they had a meeting and never said anything about it again. Unfortunately, it was revealed that Bella lied and was still seeing her dad in secret, and Amy eventually joined her. Oh, dear. Okay, so the dad cheated on his wife, and now he's getting jealous over them having a relationship with their biological father. I mean, I still feel sorry for the girls. They're probably keeping it secret because of the dad getting jealous. Oh, this is a tangled mess. My dad wasn't happy about it, and there was an argument. Why? It's her biological father, dude. Like, you can't. You have to accept that. It's. Ugh. But when Amy brought up how it was their right to see their dad, something in my dad snapped. I don't know why. They're kind of right. The girls are right. If they want a relationship with their biological dad, that's okay. And you don't have to be happy about it, but he got quiet and told the girls that they were right, yes. And when Amy and Bella left to spend the summer with their dad and his family, my dad put the house up for sale, moved all of Amy and Bella's things to a storage unit, deleted his social media, and changed his number. He ghosted his stepdaughters. He ghosted them. Whew. Wow. 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 Yeah, no, that's a very, very extreme reaction. Whew. So these are the girls he raised, and he's 55. Hive Science says, sounds like tortoises having sex in here. What if it is? If I want to stream with sex tortoises, I'm gonna have a stream with sex tortoises. Wow. This is like so he raised them up to 19, and now he's just cut them off and ghosted them. My dad sent a letter to Bella and Amy to their mum's place explaining what he had done and that they had 30 days before he cut off all financial support, i.e. college funds, phones, etc., saying that their biological dad is so important that he can be their father fully. Wow. Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. So it sounds like he's jealous over the biological father. He feels like he's the one that raised them. He wants to be their dad. Beams says the girls are adults and they lied to him. Yeah, but they probably knew he would react like this. So I'm not sure I can blame them for that, because if this is his reaction, my dad hasn't spoken to the girls since, and his side of the family is on his side, thinking that Bella and Amy are ungrateful and just as disrespectful as their mum. Okay, well, I mean, I don't like disrespectful as their mum who cheated on the guy who cheated on his wife. Like, can he really take the moral high ground here? I mean, this is the guy that cheated on his wife with the woman that cheated on him. Can he take a moral high ground at that point? He did exactly the same thing. It's just he can't get pregnant. Bella and Amy have reached out to me to help them and talk to my dad again, but I don't want to get involved, nor do I even know where to find him. We just call, text, or FaceTime each other. Right, so he's already said he doesn't really interact with his dad. My father finally reached out asking if he could come spend Christmas with me, my wife, our daughter, and my wife's parents. Me, my wife, our daughter, and my wife's parents. And I agreed. Will this be the Christmas with your mother as well? I'm not sure how, but Bella and Amy found out and told me that they were going to over to. Okay, I've got to pass this. I'm not sure how, but Bella and Amy found out and told me that they were going over to. They were going to over to. They were going to come over to. They were going to attend. Not asked, but told. I said no. I know eventually my dad is going to have a talk with Bella and Amy, but I don't want that drama in my house during my daughter's first Christmas. Oh, boy. What a tangled web we weave. I told my dad about Bella and Amy, and he said everything he needed to in his letter and had no desire to talk to them. I told Bella and Amy they are not welcomed, and they, along with their family friends, are calling me the arsehole. Oh, wow, this sucks. Whew. All right. Well, I don't think it's their fault. They sort of, they're just want to talk to their dad, the person that raised them, not their biological dad, just the person that raised them. Yeah. I kind of do feel sorry for the girls, though. Like, I mean, they are his half sisters, right? No, they're not his half sisters. Come to think of it, they thought they were his half sisters, but they're not his half sisters. Okay, yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I think that he's not the asshole. I kind of think that, but see, I don't entirely blame them either, because I mean, holy crap, I'm just, if I was raised by somebody and then they said they don't have anything to do with me anymore, I don't think I'd react well to that either. Like, I don't think I would take the higher position and go, oh well, that's okay, that's all right. Ugh, what a horrible, whoops, what a horrible post. What a horrible post. All right, I'll put it out there, but holy crap. And I see, the thing is, for the poster, I don't blame him that he doesn't want to. He's gone through therapy to kind of try and forgive his dad, kind of thing. And try and come to terms with all of it. But I mean, he doesn't want more drama in his life to have to sort through. I guess I don't know. On the other hand, like, the two girls, they really haven't done that much wrong, except for maybe wanting to see their biological father and not telling the father that raised them. This is not your circus. Yeah, I kind of get that. But the dad is a major asshole. Yeah, no, I agree with that guy. I think the dad is absolutely morally bankrupt. Like, how can you raise two girls from the time they're born to 19 and just abandon them, kind of thing? And he cheated on your mother. To be honest with you, I don't think he should be having the dad around for Christmas. I got to admit, if it was me, I would like say no. I suppose he's been through a lot to try and forgive him, but seriously, like, I mean, obviously it's not me. It's not me in this situation. It's somebody else, and somebody is making that. Um, yeah. So habitual family abandoner. Kinda. Yeah, the dad abandons families, kinda on the regs. Kind of agree. Kind of agree. Kind of agree. But I'd love to hear what the Marxist thinks. Um, let's see. Oh, Oh, we're tied. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of going with everybody. Sort of, you know, general assholery going around. I got to admit. But yeah, thanks everybody for voting. And I think I might leave it there. We'll end on the morally ambiguous one. Well, yeah, I mean, that can wait. Not a problem. But thank you so much for joining me. As I said, I will have a debate coming up on Saturday night on Standing for Truth channel. It's going to be a cracker against T-Rock. I'm currently doing my presentation for it, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's so good to see you all. I do love to see you. Yeah, and do feel free to argue about it on AJ's chat. I believe he's doing Mud Fossil University, a stream on that very soon, which should be a hoot. I might link that one more time in case you missed it. Yes, so the stream is giants existed in the earth and left behind stone vaginas. So when are Mayor and Mark going to have a co-stream? Says Dawn Obhead. Hey, I'm keen if Mayor is. I'm absolutely keen. 100%. Yeah, I would stream with Maya anytime. She's delightful to co-host with. Absolutely delightful. So, yeah, and she makes me look good. She looks amazing and beautiful, so she makes me look good. It's fantastic. You're streaming at some point tomorrow? Around this time tomorrow? I can't do tomorrow. It's Thursday. I do have to go somewhere, so I can't tomorrow. But that's okay. We'll sort of hook something up. That's not a problem, Maya. Definitely. I really do want you. I want to be on your stream or you on mine. Either or, it'd be fantastic. We'll hook something up and we will, you know, have a awesome chat or find something that we want to talk about. But I'll run it by you. Keep in contact, definitely. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, although it was kind of sad this time round. There was a lot of sort of really tragic stories coming out. I don't know. I haven't seen that before. But like I said, I don't choose them. I don't even read them before I come in. This is a live reaction. You get exactly what I get. So, yeah, deal with that in some way. But thank you so much. Do take care. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Bye-bye.